Hello. Let's get Twitch going here as well. There we go. Okay. Did it reconnect? Are we back? I should have done that before I started. I had to disconnect my my VPN, otherwise it makes stuff really slow. What's up, MSD? Welcome. Welcome. We good, maybe. Twitch connection seems pretty bad at the moment. Oh man. Okay. Hopefully we should be a little bit better now. What's up, MSD? What's up, Ari? Casey, welcome. Happy, what the hell day is it? Thursday. Happy Thursday. We have had the kids have been at their my in-laws all week, so it's been super quiet, and you know it's been pretty nice here. All right, let me get a link out here. Copy this. Let's go here. All right. I need the red circle. Live for some Mystic and Science Towers fun. Twitch.tv/Simula67_. Let's put that sweet thumbnail in there. There we go. Tweet. All right, let me pop some links out in the Discord, and we'll just get going here. Everyone there, and then we'll put one in here. Let's put one in. Okay. Alrighty, I think we're good. What's up, Safe? Cashew, what's up, my friend? Casey considering Lady Deathstrike as my next rank 5. We have a rank 5 Deathstrike in my battle group. A guy, Reed. He just did Node 46 Captain Britain with his rank 5 A1 Deathstrike today. It was disgustingly cool. Very, very cool champ. Sim does black. You know, I started to read this before I read who this was from, and I was like, this guy cannot be serious. And lucky for you, it is indeed not serious. Lost my there we go. This is Black Tarantula need the dupe. That's good. Thank you, Nair. Appreciate that. Do I consider Captain Britain an annoying defender? She is, in the sense that you just have to accept that you're going to take a lot of really silly damage against her, unless you do. I mean, unless you use like Maker, or you know, there's a handful of other champs that can take her reliably, but she's like worse Bishop in terms of defenders. Yeah, she's. I mean, until we see a lot of tech champs that are kind of tailored to her and more Neuroshock immunity, I think she's going to be a pretty irritating defender for a while. Lee Boy's coming in here gifting a membership to Nier. Nier comes in talking about Black Tarantula and the dupe and gets a free membership. Thank you very much, Lee. I appreciate you. All right, so as far as towers go, I've joined the Mystic and Science one, but I haven't actually done anything in there. So We need to get that rank up. All right, so we've got 4. I mean, we could skip this one if we wanted, but we'll go ahead and do it. All right, we've got an evade champ there, which we can probably counter with whatever. What do I want to do here? My Mystic champs are just not. Ugh. Yeah, my Mystic champ. We're not going to be going too far, I don't think, with this list of champs here. All right, I guess we'll just do this. My rank 5 Nico is like the 8th best champ. That's very sad. I don't know. It kind of annoys me how important Ascension is for this, because Ascension is random unless you're like, dropping bundles of cash, right? Oh, I forgot to change my mastery setup, of course. To do that next. Did you get your Warlock Ascended? I did, yes. He is rank 4A1. Let's switch this masteries. Okay, now we should be good to go. Grinding the Mystic Science Towers now as well. 85 for each. Time for a break. Yeah, it takes a minute for sure. You have that Iron Fist relic on Pav, man. You can just like heavy spam. He's incredibly good. Cyclops just sticks out his foot. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of struggle adapting to how you need to play fights in here. Like, you just want to heavy bait like the entire time, and when you get them into the higher floors, like if they throw a special, you've probably just lost, especially like if it's Green Goblin or the Maker. Yeah, I'm just not used to playing that way. And you feel so reliant, like if they decide to throw specials into your block, you're kind of screwed. All right, that was fine. It was fine. How do I skip tower fights? All right, so if you are in, we could probably actually do it on this one. So the way that you do it is if you have enough champs where you are 10 or more challenger rating above every fight in the tower. I'll show you how to do it here. So I think we have, this is 20. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got enough. Okay, so if we just put any champs in here, as long as your champ is 10 or more challenger rating above the defender, you can do the skip. And it is intended. It's not a bug. It's not an exploit or anything. It is intended to work like this. All right, so we are 10 above everything. So now we save this. And then if we force close the app and come back in, when we go back into the tower, oh, you don't even have to put the champs in? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had to at least put the champs in. You just need the number of champs. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you actually had to do it. Okay, well, it's actually a lot faster than what I'm showing you then. So now we go back into the Mystic Tower, and it should automatically put us into the next block. Yep. Actually, also, before I forget, I want to put on an XP boost because there's a lot of XP in this mode. I constantly forget to do so. Where are we at here? Common, maybe? Yep, here we go. 50%, okay. That's not the right button. Yeah, the skip method absolutely does speed it up, for sure. What's up, Clown? All right, we've got 12 at 230. We cannot skip this one. Okay, so we need a Bleed Immune for Morningstar. We need an Armor Break or a Nullify, which should be easy for him. Let's do... Could be anybody. Let's do this for that. Let's do this for her. Any other annoying defenders here? Not really. Do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, do this, we'll do this, 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 some Blade in there, get some Jane Foster, that looks good. Jason Fernandez, I feel like I know him. If you see Dracula and Mystic Tower use Nico, is that gonna? Oh, I didn't put up the. I didn't have the pro streamer moment. I didn't have the Streamlabs app running. Let me go back here. Jason Fernandez sent it over $1.99, saying if you're using XP boost in 2026, you must need money. You must need money. Oh man. There's a lot of XP, and I'd like to get to level 69 is next for me, Jason. That's all. Appreciate the the $1.99. Thank you, buddy. What's up, Kurd? Yeah, that was my fault. I wasn't baiting heavies appropriately. Oh god, I don't even have Mystic Dispersion on either. Man-Thing without Mystic Dispersion is rough. Doctor Strange Fate Seal, yeah, that works. Yep. It's so funny how you can just like completely nuke Vox with like an Armor Break or a Nullify. He's so funny. Oh boy. Hold on, let me get to that after this fight. Now I'm all distracted now. All right, we've got a donation from. Oh my goodness, Katya. Have a great night. Get to that leaderboard. $50. Thank you so much, Katya. I appreciate it. And then over on the Twitch side, we have a raid from Anayan. Raiding with a party of 326. Thank you very much, Anayan. Appreciate it. And I said your name right this time. Yeah, thank you very much, Katya. You are the GOAT for this evening. Appreciate you very, very much for your support. And thanks for the raid, Anayan. Getting that... working on getting that partner. I need to stream a little bit more often. Every time I stream, my oldest stream kind of falls off, and I need like 4, I think. think I found a good war node for Heimdall, being 49. I mean, there are other types of dot that you can use against him, or you could use somebody like Pav, who can just power steal his power. I wouldn't really consider Heimdall a good like war defender. Oh, really, dude? I rated two, but over here. Thank you very much. Watched it on 2 locations. Nice. Yeah. Pre-fights being permanent are good. It reminds me, I did not put the Nico pre-fight on. I'm gonna have to do that on the next block. War's so good now. You think full suicides will demolish? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. We usually, things might change, of course, but God, I hate the hold block prompt on Mojo. It feels like it takes forever. I don't know. We will probably still err on the no ouchies for war, only because for most champs, you're going to incur an automatic inequity penalty for a good portion of the fight. But for other champs, if you mainline like Null or somebody, then yeah, it's going to make a lot of sense to do full ouchies. But it's probably going to depend on, you know, each individual alliance. I think there's something to be said for, you know, making a fight faster is also making it safer. But I also think that, at least for us, like, we're not terribly concerned with fight speed. I think we've won a tiebreaker on time like twice since I've been in my alliance, like ever. And we've just kind of accepted that we're never gonna win on time. I told you guys that I've kind of changed my tune on Spiral a little bit. We sell by time, like, yes, like real Americans, yes. I feel like there has to be a more optimal way to play him in this mode rather than just waiting for the power gain to trigger on its own. Like, if you can nail a lot of intercepts, it's fine, but the AI in this mode frustrates the absolute hell out of me. Just holding block, countering your intercepts, and like, you need to be fast, and like, when they don't cooperate, it just makes me crazy. I love Pav. I'm also double simming right now. Heimdall's annoying on 35. That's the... Let me think here. We saw him a few times there this past season or two. And I think I ended up taking him there with Paviter. Because you can heavy counter his heavy with Pav. And like he was like just not throwing any specials because the power steal plus the tactic with Pav was just so strong. I think Pav can probably do it without the tactic, but yeah, we've seen him on that node for sure. Mojo is also like for almost any Heimdall placement, Mojo just absolutely dominates him. There's like nothing that he can do to stop Mojo. Pretty rare to win on time as well. Yeah, that's why I said, like, you know, there is an argument to be made, I think, for, you know, if your fight is done faster, you're less likely to die and make a mistake. And like, you know, the penalty being gone since you don't have to heal up anymore is really nice. So some alliances will probably, you know, min-max a lot more matchups like that, but I doubt that we will do that. All right, we have a Dracula here. Who did we say to use with Dracula? I forget. We need like a miss counter, right? I don't think there is a miss counter in the Mystic class. I mean, Spirals is Falter immune, right? She can't counter miss specifically. Oh, Nico, because his invisibility is a buff. That'll work. Buff immunity. Can we just activate all of these? I don't think we want the yeah, we want the immunities. Yeah, we don't want that one. Okay. All right, let's do that, and then let's do this here. I keep meaning to change my masteries too, because I feel like my stun duration is not long enough. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. All right, cool. Listen, it's been 15 minutes since I haven't seen a Dracula yet, so I put on the pre-fights. Man, tough crowd tonight. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, my stun, like, especially against Karnak and other champs that have Purify and stuff. I can't get, like, reliable parries off. Maybe after this floor, we'll go back and I'll switch up my masters a little bit. What do you think of the auto heal after each fight? I like it a lot. Yeah. We have some people in our alliance who spend a lot on items for war specifically. And that removes the cost from them completely, which I very much approve of. Or Doctor Strange for Fates. Oh, okay, that was what I was thinking. That's what I could remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Imagine if they make it a permanent war thing. I imagine it will if I think if they see like an uptick in participation in these next couple seasons, I absolutely think it'll be permanent. Right into the block. Yep. Right into the block again. Well, not only that, like, I, they're overpriced because I feel like the potions feel overpriced because the we're moving along quickly with like the new ranks, and every time we see new ranks and with ascension now as well, like health pools are just increasing. So when potions don't go as far as they used to, then yeah, they are going to feel overpriced because you're using more of them. So I think something like, and we've, myself and a whole bunch of other people, um, have requested like percentage based potions, but this is a way better solution. Just no potions at all. Should use spiral more since I don't have to worry about the blades. Yeah, that was kind of what it did it for me. When me and Dila were talking about her a lot this season, because we sent her quite a bit this season, because she was straight busted with the tactic. Like she could finish pretty much any cosmic fight without them throwing a single special. Like she was doing Maestros, Serpents, Heimdalls. Somebody mentioned Heimdall for a spiral. That worked really, really well. Yeah. Her power steal was so broken with the tactic. Um, but I was like, I was like, I really can't get used to the alternating attacks style of playing her. And he's like, I really don't pay too much attention to that. And he's like, I never use the blades at all because it just doesn't work for me. So once I kind of gave up on playing her maybe how you're supposed to play her, I enjoyed her a lot better. Thor works for Dracula too, stagger the invisibility. Do you have to get the stagger off before he hits your block though? Without Mystic Dispersion, I feel like we have to skip the special 2 here. And pretty much just go special 1 heavy. Which should be fine. Start a fight with an L. I always start my fights with L's. I need like Mojo's persistent charges to work between floors here. That would be so busted. Yeah, see, like, you hold block, and inevitably, they throw a heavy attack. I hate that. Hold block is the worst prompt. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, look, hold block again. Learning Shatterstar is kind of cracked. I don't really know. I have no context on like where he would be useful yet because he's so new. But I mean, he's designed for war, so I'm assuming he's going to be useful across the map. So. Nice. Yeah, and Shatterstar is war focused. Yep. Radiance is now being offered after each war victory. Yeah, I mean, the rewards are pretty good. That I would take the Radiance over like the minuscule amount of shards any day, right? I hope it incentivizes more participation. Like it's the mode that I play the most. It's probably my, I mean, I wouldn't say it's my favorite mode because I really like solo content the best. But I will play a season of war over a season of Battlegrounds any day of the week. Nice. 2 million special 2 crit. Love to see that. Pretty good pre-fight for the Mutant Mystic. Yeah, the bleed resistance, for sure. just doesn't do the intercept. He just backs up a whole block. What a jerk. that was a long time ago, CB, but you're right, yeah. Doing split seasons. Yeah, I think like the season before I left, I think you guys somehow convinced me to do a full season, and I think I did like a probably more fights than I do these days. I think I did like 55 this season, and I think I went like 68-0 or something. And I was like, okay, well maybe I can do this. I don't know. Suffering from success there, CB. All right, let's back out. I want to swap my masters around a little bit here. All right, let's do this, and I don't really think I want deep wounds anymore. So that's 4 points that we can pull from there, and I want to put 4 points into. I want to put 3 points in here. And then what else do I want to do? I really would love Mystic Dispersion, but I don't know that I'll have enough to get it. All right, so let's pull this back. 3-3. Okay, 1. Okay. B McG has a mastery setup with 55 points in offense. Called he couldn't call it Naked and Afraid because naked is a disallowed word, so he called it Naked and Scared. It's really, really funny. There's nothing in defense. Like, it's just that's why he's like top 100 and I'm not. I'm clothed and not afraid. Think Shatterstar could do Hazard Shift with Azure Poison or Incinerate? Probably, yeah. Like it. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the matchup. Again, you probably incur a inequity penalty because he's not reducing the duration, he's just reducing the potency. So like you're not taking damage, but you're also not doing as much damage. Like his bleed resistance pre-fight is pretty great. So if nothing else turns out well with him, I think that is going to be a very useful thing to have. Like, because again, you can get on the the bleed and rupture hazard shift. I think there's another one too. You can just drop a pre-fight off with somebody who has the poison immunity or the rupture immunity rather, and like they can just go ham. Oh my god, dude, changing your masters like this is so slow. I wish they would kind of revamp this interface. Spending so many units just to swap stuff that I've already purchased. A long time ago, I'd suggested that mastery swaps should be free for sigil owners. Yeah, they didn't like that one too much. Want one there just to get to assassin. Okay, so now we should have 4 points left. Okay, good. Let's go. We want to do extra stupefy. And that should give us 1 point left. If we can get 1 point into Mystic Dispersion, I'd be happy, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, we don't have enough. All right, so we need... Inequity's not really doing much there. I don't know. More attack, maybe? Probably. I don't think... This is not doing anything because it's not increasing the stun duration. Yeah. Yeah. 1.0 second stun. All right, so I don't really care about perfect block chance. What do I want to do here? I guess just more attack. I don't know. Just do this, I guess. All right. You need tension on mastery setups, Theo likes to say. Tension. That seems like something he would say. It's once per quest, a pre-fight, which is good and bad, depending on use it. Yeah, I think it's definitely more good than bad. It's not going to be like House of X where you can just spread pre-fights around wherever you want. All right, so let's do this here. Let's do this here. This here and this here. Killer B, who should I prefer to awaken, Sentinel or Guardian? I would say Sentinel. Sentinel, if you want him as a defender, he needs the dupe. Otherwise, you don't get the armors at the end and the potential, like, SP3. We love the full combos into the block, too. That's awesome. I got both at rank 4. Like, yeah, Guardian I think is good. I think I would prefer Sentinel over Guardian. I think he needs it more, but that's my personal preference anyway. Why didn't I punish that special one? I think he was meant to be more support-focused Ward Champ, like House of Mags is. House of Mags. House of X. I mean, I understand calling him a support champ, House of X. I think that he's way better than people give him credit for. It looks to me, anyway, like Shatterstar has a lot more going for him than House of X does, offensively speaking. Like, I don't think he was designed to be a pre-fight champ. Yeah, I agree. I like that they're making a war-focused champ. We've had Battlegrounds champs out the wazoo, and it's been a minute since we've had like a really an intended war champ. Like, I think a lot of DLL's champs are good in war because that's his favorite game mode, so it kind of fits. But they're also good elsewhere. Who has the best chance to be degen immune? Nobody. Like, straight immune? Nobody. Like, and even if they did do a, even if they did come out with a degen immune, they would then have to invent a new damage type to take degen's place. And like, at that point, why bother, right? Like, there are champs that deal with degen just fine. Mr. Negative, you mentioned. Spider-Ham, Wave, all deal with degen pretty well. Yeah, there will never be a degen immune champ, I don't think. Oh, we got here. I don't 30 fights here. Yikes. We could probably skip this one too. Let's go ahead and see 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, we have just enough to skip this one. So let's go ahead and do that. Ultra degen. How does Wave deal with degen? So if she survives it, again, this is only against mystic opponents. If she survives a degen effect, she heals based on her sig. She heals up something like 70 some percent plus recovery of how much damage it dealt to her. But she has to survive because like she only gets the regen after the degen effect expires. So like against Ma, for example, like the first time he uses his special one twice, he'll place that degen on you, he'll nullify the fury on you, right? And then he'll place the degen, and that'll like she'll take the full damage from it, but then after she takes the damage, she heals it up. A life debuff, it just ticks really slowly, but then it gets you in the end. It always gets you. Life debuff. All right, problematic people on this floor. Definitely looking at North Star. I cannot stand fighting North Star. Probably want non-physical damage against him. I think she will probably work. An evade counter would be great for her. I feel like my mystics are just going to be too slow. You can test out Juggernaut here. He'll be punching up, but it should be okay. This is probably fine. This is probably fine. Anybody will work for him. So let's use Mojo here. Oh, Okoye, Nico for Okoye, absolutely. Blade gets the danger sense against, is it Cosmics and Gods? Let's move White Tiger down here then. We'll put Blade against Spiral against Vision for the Power Steal. That sounds good. This here. This here. This here. The rest of these probably don't matter at all. Chavez and Kushala and Strange and Rintra. Actually, let's do Carl. Cool. What's the most fights you had in a single block? I think 30. The one that we just skipped, I think, is the most that I've seen anyway. There exists dire damage. That's true, but so far that's been limited. That's not a different effect though. That's just a faster tick rate. It's still degen. It's just faster degen. Oh, 35? Okay. He's so dumb. What a dumb champ. How do armor breaks work against Vox? It's any nullify. Yeah, so when you get an armor up, or when Vox gets an armor up, if you remove it with a nullify or with an armor break, which is technically a nullify, it just like completely detonates himself. It's really, really cool. I'm remembering Katie being upset to pull 6-star. I don't remember that. That was obviously pre-buff, right? Nice. A little crit there on the SP2. You like to see that. Most people don't even have 35 champs in the same class. Yeah, I think for a lot of people, yeah, like this mode is like a roster check in multiple ways. Like the top end of your roster has to be really good for like the blocks of 4. But then you need to have like really good depth as well. Nice. I miss using Chavez a lot. We don't really have a need for her anymore in war. It's very sad. Can't remember the last time we sent her. Stop doing medium heavy, you jerk. Let me repair you. How many crystals do you get on drop 3? I think it's only a couple. Not very many at all. We love starting this fight with 15 poisons. Oh, that's very funny. Also, welcome to the stream, Voxar. Vuxar? You should tell me how to pronounce that. Nice. With Isophine looking like Midna and Imperiosa looking like Ursula, who do the other 2 idols look like? I've always thought that Solvark looks like the dog from that meme. I don't even know how to pronounce the breed. The dog from that meme is not specific at all. Yes, Solvark looks like a like a Darksiders boss. Yes. That's really funny. What was that meme? The dog meme. Dog meme. I'm just gonna Google dog meme now. This one. I've always thought that Solvark looks like this dog here. Like this dog, but like, oh no, it's the muscle dog. The muscle dog meme. Yeah, here we go. Yes. This is this is Solvark right here. This meme right here. The buff dog. Like, you look at that, tell me that's not Solvark. Big beefy arms, he's even got like the little ears, tiny legs. Lumitrix, I don't know. Lumitrix, I don't know who Lumitrix looks like. Do you have an idea, Casey, that you're thinking of? Solvark's design is so mid, like art wise or like kit wise. Puma. No idea either. I think all the idols have their place. Like, I was thinking the other day about doing like a quick video where I pick like a surprise and a disappointment from every class for towers specifically. And I think right now, like, 2 of the idols are in that list because I think Solvark is like very not good in this game mode, but he's pretty good everywhere else. Like in towers, like you have to use him for a mutant, and he just takes way too long to ramp up. But like on the other side, like Imperiosa, I have found to be really good for me in towers, but like she's not very good everywhere else. That's right. Please let me intercept you. Again, just holding block. So dumb. I mean, I guess it's fine that I haven't made it to the power gain in any fight yet with him. Eventually, we're going to need that, though. No, new drops. I guess I should have wrote, like, last day for drops before they reset tomorrow. I mean, check your inventory to be sure, but... I think you want to do SP1 at 3 bars and then SP2 with him after the stun. I can't remember how to play him. Too many champs to remember how to play. God, who put North Star in here? Arcus is very good, yeah. Yeah, pretty much anybody with, like, consistent damage over time performs really well. People with long special attacks perform really well. I kind of wish there was a little bit more defender diversity. How you gonna stream during a big World Cup match? You're here watching. What's that say about you? You know I'm not big into. I mean, I watched some of the game yesterday, and then I watched I watched the penalty kicks for a couple other fights, or the Germany Paraguay. I watched penalties in that fight. I don't even know who. I couldn't even tell you who's playing right now. Fortunately, going to miss out on getting Archangel, but maybe he'll be available down the line. He'll definitely be available at some point. Definitely. Probably because Sim is not Portuguese or Croatian. Actually, actually, I am 50% Croatian. Oh, we got this jackass here. All right, let's do. All right, let's do Spiral for him because we don't want we want Despair to put in some work there. We can probably do this here because a lot of heavies. Put Nico for Dracula again. And then that's probably it for the problematic defenders. This should probably be fine. Yeah, okay. Let's fill in everybody else here as we need to. We probably want to buff heavy for this guy. Let's do this here. That's fine. No, probably don't want that. Cosmic there for him. That should be fine too. If you would have just watched the right team, would have won. The right team did win yesterday. That's the only guy. You know, I'm 50% Croatian, but I'm not really rooting for Croatia. Really? Yes, that's why I said 50% Croatian, Neil. What do you think the other 50% is? 50% Heinz. If he's 50% Croatian, what's the rest of him? And then my grandfather on my mom's side, the Slovenian side, he ended up remarrying because I never knew my maternal grandmother. I never knew. She died when my mom was a teenager. But then he remarried this Italian lady who I adored and I miss very deeply. But yeah, so I'm not Italian, but I grew up with a lot of like Italian food in my family. I won't claim Italy, but yeah, important to me in other ways, I guess. I thought he was 1% evil, 99% hot gas. Oh man, 200% American. Hell yeah. That's not a glitch, Heron. That is a brand new feature for this and next season, including the off seasons. There are no need to use potions for the next 2 seasons. So whether you win the fight or you lose the fight, you will end up with full health. So free healing, not a bug. Actually, quite a good feature. Oh, dude, we phased this whole special one. Oh, I love you, Nico. It's a simula. What? Oh, because the Italian. Right, got it. My next step with her is like trying to figure out where I'm actually supposed to use the blades. It's like right now, I feel like the only place I need to use them is at the end of a serpent fight. The Croatian younger. One thing I really like about this mode is like it really, like I enjoy the planning aspect of war. Oftentimes I enjoy the planning aspect more than I enjoy playing war. And like there's a little bit of that in this mode. Like you really need to understand a lot of the nuances of champion kits in order to best know how to optimize them in a match like this. Like for, you know, Blade is a good example. Like you really want to use him against Cosmics to get Danger Sense, which gives you a pretty hefty attack rating, right? Or something like North Star, where you know he has a lot of physical resistance, so you really don't want to do a champion that has physical damage only, because you're just not going to do anything to him. Stuff like that I really enjoy about this mode. Some of it's easy, like, you know, always use APOC against a mutant so that you can get the extra charges right away. You know, stuff like that I really like. Mostly European mutt, Slovenian, Polish, English, Native American. I think you told me that once, yeah. That's on your mom's side, right, Neil? So bad at activating the blades. Yeah, I kind of just forget about them and just don't do them at all. Mystic Tower is a good example. Yeah, yes. Good example why the tower defenders should be curated to the class they're facing as it gets. I think I agree with that partially. Like, obviously, for Mystics, you really want a lot of buffs to work with. But on the other hand, like, I'm not running Mystic Dispersion here, so I'm not really taking advantage of it. So I would agree that I would like better curation in general. Maybe not class specific, but like it's like the same like 30 defenders in every tower. And there are definitely more than like 30 generic kits in the game. So dad's side, okay. What's up, Donovan? Very happy that we're getting Hobgoblin. Been waiting years. This version gives me, yeah, I like the design on him a lot. Like the sword, very, very cool looking. They definitely made like they set him apart from Green Goblin a lot. No glider, it looks like, which is cool. Kept the pumpkin bombs, which is also cool. Really, dude? Finally cracked the top 20. Would you say I should rank up Nico or Madeline? Both can be awakened because I have awakening gems and SIGs. I would pick Nico over Madeline probably 9 out of 10 times. But that's because I like her a lot better. I would say choose the champ that you enjoy playing more. I find Madeline very frustrating to use. I have her at rank 4, like Sig whatever. But that's just because I feel like I'll probably need her for something eventually. Maybe even this mode. Jerk. But I much prefer Nico to Madeline. Madeline sucks in BG right now. R5 loses against rank 4 Serpent. Not good performance at all, just for videos. I do think she is a much more niche attacker than Nico. I also think that Serpent is definitely not one of her best matchups. I think I called that out in my review video of her. Like, she's okay for Serpent, but there are way better options for him in the Mystic class. Yeah, I wouldn't say she sucks. I think she's a very good champ. I think her damage is disgusting. If you can get it to work right in the right matchup, her damage is really, really silly and arguably way too strong. That's why I like I don't dislike Madeline as much as I dislike the discourse around Madeline. Because like there are people out there, creators even, who came out and were like, oh, Nico Minoru is so bad for MCOC. How can they allow a champ like this to exist? And then the same people, the same creators will make videos just, you know, talking about how Madeline is so great, how her damage is so good. Like, give me a break. If Nico is broken and bad for the game, then you better believe Madeline is too. So I don't want to hear it. Maddie sucks as I can't pull her. I've been there. None of these defenders are in the towers. I mean, would you want them in the towers though, Easy? Yeah, DLL did Black Tarantula. Not only him, he and Bitter Steel collaborated on Black Tarantula. Yeah, Black Tarantula. Really, really proud of him. Nico is harder to shut down than Maddie by a mile. Totally agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like hate champs who have to rely on the AI to play good. That's why I refuse to play Adam Warlock. I also really don't like playing Adam for the same reason. Stark Spider-Man is the #1 most toxic tower defender. I'll die on that hill. I don't agree with that. For me, it's got to be Green Goblin or the Maker. Because, like, if you... Man, like, Green Goblin, he's got to be the worst. He's got the regen. His specials are not punishable. And they take so long that, like, if he throws one, it's just like you might as well quit. Maddie's kit isn't defensive though. Unfair to compare them. I mean, she has defensive stuff in her kit. Like if you get stuck in the pit against her, you're probably going to be getting degened. What do I want to do here? Let's do this. Let's do this. Sure. Do this. That's fine. We have another, yeah, do Blade for Cosmic here, and then this. Lost 3 keys to Norman yesterday. Hope his waves are permanently crusty. Kabam stream tomorrow? Yes, indeed. Morningstar's pretty rough. Like if you don't have a bleed, a champ who can handle the bleed, her bleeds will definitely ruin you. Green Goblin requires a roster counter. Maybe you just make your scene to parry heavy. Starkey's RNG evade that always ends in special 2 to the face is trash. I mean I try and bring, like, it's going to be difficult in the Mystic class, but I definitely try and focus on an evade counter for evade champs. But I get that you can't always do that. Let's do this. That's fine. Currently stuck on Tech Tower 88 because Dracula and Task. Yep. Dracula's pretty, like, if you don't go in with a miss counter, like, the invisibility on block is really rough. I tried the blades there. I don't really know what happened, but Spider Noir being announced on a website is actually hilarious. I think the deal was they had an exclusive deal with Collider to do the Saga, whatever it's called, the motion comic. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Nice. Right into my block. Like, come on. Medium heavy, can't do the reparry in heavy. Just uncooperative AI, man. Yep, right into the block. Yep. Like, it's so stupid. Like, there's nothing I could have done there. Held block, waited for a heavy. Now we're gonna fire unblockable specials into your block. So dumb. So dumb. Nothing you can do. Medium heavy, of course. No reparry. I feel like Man-Thing is not making the cut for much longer. It's just way too slow. Without buffs. Also really not a fan of the unit cost for keys here. Because, like, if I get to a point where I'm losing fights, I'm not going to spend units to continue to lose fights. Like, if I make a mistake, sure, maybe I'll buy a key, but, like, I'm not going to spend units to pound my head against the wall. So, don't really care much for that. You don't like playing Doctor Strange work? I like him quite a bit. Medium heavy. Another hold block, of course. Another hold block. 3 in a row. Let's get that one out of here. Come on, dude. Jesus, dude. Yeah. I feel like my Mystic roster is definitely the weakest out of the 6 for this. Will Kabam have a live stream soon? Tomorrow, yeah. I was saying in my Alliance chat today that I think we're about to get a symbiote Spidey buff. Because he's listed in the war tactic as a tactic attacker, despite having no buffs and no way to like accelerate his combo gain. So he's basically a pointless inclusion unless he's about to get changed. And like in the motion comic today, it sure looked to me like his kit was different. Not his kit, his visual whatever. His costume. It's like playing with Spot. Yeah. I mean, you can block heavies with Spot with the portal block up. He has 100% heavy resist. But like usually like they wait until the portal block is almost over, and then like one hit of the heavy hits your block, and then the next one hits it after portal block is ended, and then you're screwed. Is Buff Thor Rags even good? I don't hear anybody talking about him. I also don't hear much about him. We have a rank 5 in our alliance. But she's a little biased. So, yeah. I think that he'll be pretty good for this tactic. Deathless She-Hulk is still very good for like she'll be good for Coliseum. Verification process. What are you talking about? All right, we've got a Morning Star here, a Green Goblin. Oh, that's not a Green Goblin. All right, let's do this here. Morning Star. Let's do this here because we should be able to take advantage of his buffs. Can do Destroyer here. Who else do we need? We can probably do that here. Probably do this. This will be good here. That'll be good there. And then that's pretty much it. Let's do this here. Special tool, the heal block. That's fine up here. Do this here. What do I want to do here? Do this here. That here, maybe. Sure, why not? We'll play with Madeline. That there, and then just fill in everybody as we need to. Here. Don't really know how to play Magic, but who cares? That there, and then let's do Carl here. And Sorcerer's probably going to be too slow for this, like in anything. All right, cool. Maybe put my phone number and get a code from my phone before I could chat. I don't know that that's a setting on my end, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. What's up, Colin? I'm looking to decide my first rank 5's skill in science. I don't get rank 5s often for looking for diversity and longevity. I'm leaning Miguel and Zemo. I definitely think Zemo has some longevity. I would question Miguel as a science rank 5 because he's really only good in war. Like, he's probably not fast enough for towers. Even at rank 5, probably not. He's not fast enough for battlegrounds. He's good in solo content. Really good in war. Not really good for Coliseum either. But if you like him, I would encourage you to rank him anyway. But I wouldn't. He has longevity in one game mode, I would say. Yeah, like if you're an Alliance War player, like he's legitimately one of the best Alliance War attackers in the game. He's great in towers. Like, how? I mean, I'm willing to be wrong on that. Like, it just takes him so long to get his damage going. Like, obviously you're not playing full block style, right? Rush to special 2, increase combat power rate, get back to being more big specialist. Okay. No, I mean we'll get to him eventually on the science tower. Who are your top 5 Alliance War attackers, like that we send or like that I like to use? There's that toxic Sparky there. SP2, SP1, SP2. All right. I mean, yeah, I'm open to being wrong on that for sure. Hey, what's up, Misty? Thank you, thank you. I've been straight up skipping Magellan Towers, not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to playing like the block only style. I just have no no context for how good he works, like outside of that. Maybe that's it. Yeah, no Mystic Dispersion. Like, if I really wanted to min-max this stuff, I would need, like, a Mystic Dispersion Tower Mastery setup. Because this is, without the MD, man, some of these matchups are miserable. Anyone in your alliance with a rank 5 Carl? Yes, several. 2 in our battle group. One of whom is DLL. Oh, I'm so sorry, my friend. But I am going to need to kill you now. It reads like a personal problem. Cyber says, Sim, guess who has 2 thumbs and no central air conditioning? Oh, no. Thankfully, ours broke, like, early spring. Did DLL rank 5 all the champs he designed? Not yet. No. Let me think. He did not rank 5 Serpent yet that I know of. I'm not sure if he did Photon yet either. I still have no idea how to play Magic. Yeah, I think he's rank 5ing them as we need them. Like, he rank 5 Patriot pretty quickly because we had a really big need for Patriot, and we've used Patriot a lot in war. He rank 5 Blue Marvel like immediately. Carl was more recent, I think. Kate doesn't exist, obviously. Like that delay there on the first combo. There. Louisiana knows AC is pain. Ooh. Ooh. How do Europeans live without AC? I mean, it's, you know, the structures over there were not designed for summer. They were designed to withstand very cold winters, so they're designed to keep heat in. I don't know how they do it though. I'm pretty sure, like, heat stroke in that is like one of the leading causes of death in England. Feel free to fact check me on that one, but I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. We burn. Oh, I'm sorry, Misty. And you're even like, I mean, you're further south in Portugal than in England too, so it's probably like even worse for you. Tower level, brother. We can check after this one. I wasn't paying attention to how far we at. I am at, let's see, we're on block 81 for the Mystic Tower. We've bumped up about 300 spots in the rankings, so I was sitting, I think my highest I was in like inside the top 400, I think was my highest. So like top 600 I would say is my goal. I'm not going to get into the sweaty top 200. So why did she do her second medium there after I stopped and blocked? Insulation works both ways. Yeah, but they weren't built with like the ductwork, right? How good is Patriot in war? I've been fond of him. Wherever we, the matchups where we need him, he is very strong. We sent him to 42 null a lot this season, specifically because Carl was banned a lot. And a rank 5 Ascension level 2 Patriot is a lot better than like a rank 4 Wiccan. But like DL took that 42 null with his Patriot probably 3 or 4 times and sold it every time. I know Clown took it a bunch too and soloed, I think, all but the first one. Yeah, like he's good for photons on most nodes. Like, yes, he's got, blocking unblockable as a skill champ is really, really valuable. So yeah, he's been good for us. He's not like an every fight attacker, but he's good where he's needed for sure. That was absolutely a parry. A little bit of overkill there, but we don't care. A sim stream? Am I dreaming? I like to surprise every now and then. I should probably use her pre-fight, huh? Yeah, that point in the fight where they are above a bar or two of power and you've just launched the pit that's like the make or break point in a fight with Madeline for me. Because like if you have to sit there and bait a special attack, like you can't do that by blocking. So you have to like step out of the pit, and if you step out of the pit, then like she falls apart. But like that time, like he used the special 2 immediately, and everything was fine. We sent 42 null with Patriot, but use Zemo more. Yeah, both definitely work. We've seen, we sent Doctor Strange a few times. He's pretty safe. Good, but safe. Good and safe. And slow. Yeah, Zemo worked fine. Patriot worked well. We didn't use Wiccan, but I know a lot of other alliances were sending Wiccan. I think the tactic made that placement a lot harder. It's like way back when he was meta on that node in the first place. We would send like we had like Nagase in our battle group at that time, and he would take Mole Man into that fight, and he had like a special Mole Man mastery setup, and whatever wizardry he came up with, like the fight was over so easy, like so quickly. I miss using Isophene too. So easy to use. Just really, really good Nullify champ. Don't get to use her that much anymore, though. Yeah, it wasn't just recoils. Like, he had a very specific mastery setup that, like, maximized... Like, it was literally, like, he would put it on for his Mole Man fights and then take it off for every other fight. Yeah, we would... we would give him as many Mole Man fights as possible back when he was with us. It was a good time. He would take the most ridiculous stuff and just be like, yeah, I'll figure it out. It's fine. I'll just Mole Man it. And then the fight would end up being like 10 seconds long. 107. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was in the 90s today. My wife and I went out to eat today. I said at the top of the stream, our kids are at the in-laws for the week, so it's just her and I. It's been pretty nice, kind of like a mini staycation, if you will. So we went out yesterday. Yesterday we went to the pool without the kids, which was really fun. We stayed late, and it was like adult swim only, so we just kind of like lounged. And it was nice not having to, yell at the kids or worry about them goofing off or whatever. So tonight we went out to dinner, and then we grabbed ice cream on the way home. And yeah, it was like 7:30, and it was like still over 90 here outside. At that late is just definitely, we're not used to those types of temperatures where I live here. All right, these all appear pretty fine. No real problematic attacker defenders. So let's do this here. This guy can be super annoying, so let's do that. Let's do this here. Put Blade on a Cosmic Champ again. Actually, let's do... I forget how Drax gets his buffs. Let's do this. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Let's do that. She's got energy resistance, I think. So we'll do that. She's got prowess buffs. That we're running low here, folks. That. Let's do this. This we can do. And then that. What do I want to use for this last one here? Man-Thing has he has disappointed me. Let's try magic. Actually, let's do Rintrah. All right. It's 3 a.m. and it's still 80. Whew. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. My kids are at my in-laws. They don't have air conditioning. And it's like the hottest week of the summer here. So they've apparently been fine, but yeah. I can't imagine sleeping in temperatures like that. M'Baku with my mastery setup can punch up 20 or so carefully. I'm not really a fan of like his kit, his play style. He doesn't really work for me. But I'm glad that he's punching up well. Alright, let's try for the degen here instead. We're gonna have to start getting more dot as these fights get longer. Yeah, I think the only way she's going to be able to punch up is with the degens. But, like, again, she really wants Mystic Dispersion, too. So... Up to 18th. What are you aiming for, Jason? 18th, man, that's crazy good. $55. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius, Sans? Just top 50. I think you're probably pretty comfortable there, where you are. Like if you've grinded the whole way through Mystic and Science, I think you'd be fine. Freedom units? I was just checking. Freedom units. That's funny. Nice. I love Kushala. I actually don't think Diela has Kushala at rank 5 yet either, come to think of it. We were talking about that earlier, right? Yusafa has entered the chat. 2% left. Oh, man. 55 Celsius is like 130. Listen, it's Australia. 130 degree Fahrenheit would only be like 20th on the things that can kill you in Australia, so. Yellow shirt, Sim rooting for Brazil. If it makes you happy, Char. I don't think that Pat Fryermuth is a... I mean, it's a football shirt. There's a football player on the shirt. Maybe not European football, though. Oh, I forgot to use her pre-fight again. force. Yeah, it's just no special attacks, multi-hit combos into the block, like just very frustrating. That's what I don't like about playing her. Like if they had the special 3 available in that fight, I would have died. Actually, you did do it right, Sans. Well done. Well done. I had forgotten until just now that you were a Ravens fan and are experienced in the ways of the Pat Fryermuth. Twice a year, anyway. Dude, another hold block prompt. Another hold block prompt. That's 5 in a row. If you count the last match. Some of them in condensed form. That's fair. There are a lot of them to watch, yeah. Are you watching, when you say every game, every Ravens game or every NFL game? Because there is a huge difference between the two. Let's try and intercept. I mean, he's still killing people before he gets the power gain, so I feel like we have a lot of space left to go with Destroyer. Yeah, like again, to Work's earlier point, a lot of these mystics like really want buffs in order to maximize their speed in a fight. And not just with power gain, like abilities that activate from buffs. Every game of the season. Holy moly. That is a lot of... That's a lot. Holy crap. I watch every Steelers game, and then I watch the Red Zone. And that's it. And I watch Sunday night and Monday Night Football. Sometimes Thursday. Thursday night games are usually terrible. I don't even know why they have Thursday night games anymore. The matchups are so bad. Yeah, Falcons v Titans. Yeah, like if the matchup is not good, it's usually just something I'll have on in the background too, like I'm sure you're talking about. Every Eagles game, every primetime game. Do you have to get Sunday ticket where you live, Cyber, or do you get them local? Spiral's doing really well in here. Nice. Yeah, she's pretty good so far. Not surprisingly good, but just very good. I hate watch every Dallas game. I don't even go that far. I do not hate watch the Browns or the Ravens or the Bengals. Like if they're on, I will root against them, absolutely. But I do not seek out games in the division to watch. Sounds like the Cowboys are a little bit in your head there, Cyber. Not gonna lie. Which part is like you with the Ducks deal? Is it with me? Are you more like Cyber or more like me? The arena ain't gonna grind itself. Sans, have you ever administered a test and grinded arena while the kids were taking the test? Hate watching. Wow. Okay. Is that like a thing? Do people? I mean, that's two people right here who do it. I don't. I mean, good on you. Oh, can't have my phone in class. Okay. That answers that question. How much progress are we making? Not a lot per block here. All right, what do we got? We've got 12 at 250 here. We are stretching pretty thin. All right. We'll do Blade here. Spiral is good for Strange. Nico should be good here. Do this here. This here. For the unstoppable, right? He gets unstoppable, maybe, if we let him go too far. This here should be good. This here. Destroyer here. Do this here. Oh, this is getting rough. Kushala here. Okay. Oh no, he's incinerating me and we can't do that. Let's do this here. Yeah. All right. Let's try this. Technically, you don't need a phone. That's true. That's true. Woo. Was just short. We move on. We move on. All right, that went pretty well. Oh no! Oh, I got caught trying to parry the special 2 and absolutely destroyed. My goodness. Really? No parry there? Okay. Y'all ask why I don't parry specials in war. I mean, this is a little different. This is where you want to practice doing the parrying, because there's not a lot of downside to failing. But I know where you're coming from, so. America, America. Just no intercepts at all. Nice. All I see is parry specials results in face blocking. Sometimes. I succeeded in that fight a lot more than I didn't succeed. Nice. Good stand-up intercept there. Sim got iron fisted. You don't want to try that in a wetsuit. Holy crap. Oh man. Last season I had 2 deaths, both involved. Oh, you were talking to work. Yeah. No ruptures here. That's a bummer. That's fine. You don't need no stinking ruptures. She really is work. She really is. If she decides to get stuck in the sun, you're gonna have a bad day. I don't really know what that did, but it sounded fun. What time is it? It is 10:30. I don't know how long we've been going. Maybe 2 hours? But it's kind of holding his own here. This is only rank 3, Ascension level 1. He's you put him against a Cosmic, he's punching up pretty well. I didn't really think he had very good damage, but he has surprised me. I did join your Discord recently. What's your Discord name? We don't get many new folks these days, so I probably recognize it. White Tiger has been fantastic. I ranked her up like today. She's been really, really good. Nice. All right, we are at 84. We got 4 at 265. We should be able to do this. All right, let's do that here. Who's going to be the most annoying? Karnak has physical resistance, I think, so... I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to do this. And maybe that. All right, let's try this. There's a... Yeah, work keeps posting in there even after we tell him not to, so... Furies are putting in work. Let's go. And that power gain to the end of the fight is so nice. Well worth the rank up gem for her, I think. Lost my ruptures, unfortunately. Alright, cool. I feel like they could have been better, but she got through it. This should be fine. Hey, why does she... It's because of the stupid bleed on me, isn't it? Alright. Now let's go to the special 2. She might be dead before we get there, though. Nice. Okay. I think she must reduce ability accuracy with bleeds or something. I forget. Ryland. Okay. All right, cool. I think that's it. Nice. A little iffy on that spiral fight, but otherwise they went pretty well. That ruined my appetite? What? That's why you don't have access to the channel. Oh man. I wonder if Stellar Forge champs will get access to Ascension 2 in the future. Probably at some point. There is no Discord command, Xversity. The Discord the Discord link is in my the YouTube stream description. I haven't really done a ton of setup on the Twitch side yet, so all right, 20 at 240. This should be interesting. Let's do, this will be easy. This will be easy. Let's put Blade on another Cosmic. Oh, we've got another stupid North Star. All right, we'll do that. Blade can really go anywhere, so let's just put him here. Let's see. For Colossus, I feel like Destroyer might work there. Yeah, let's do that. And then Mojo for that. Do her here. Actually, her here. Put Pav on there again. And then nobody else really has buffs. Probably, I don't know that we'll need Maddie. All right, let's put White Tiger here, Sasquatch here, Spiral on Jack, Kindred on Ronan, Kushala here. The rest of these people could just be fill-ins. Let's do him here, actually, because he can heavy counter. She's got buffs, we can use her there. That should be fine. Actually, let's do Jugs punching up sounds way better, actually. And then who do I want to use for Massacre? I don't know that Doctor Strange is going to survive more than a few specials, though. She has the limbo at least. Oh, we are running low on viable options here. All right, well, we're just gonna have to hope that this works, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Bot is not on, Sand. Sorry. All right, Rylan. Thank you for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Yes, Ironheart Ascension would in fact be sick. A challenge tower for A2 Stellar Forge? I could see that. All right. All right. Jug's still punching up very, very well as expected. What floor is this? 85 maybe? Yeah, figuring out matchups for Man-Thing is he was not good without like, and even like I can really feel like he's missing Mystic Dispersion, but like he needs buff matchups. The SP1 and the heavy is just too slow. No, no. Okay. Sig 200 Warlock or Bastion first? If you're doing just Sigs, definitely Bastion. Warlock Sig doesn't really do anything. The damage increase is negligible. Definitely Bastion. Safa, what are you stuck on, dude? Block 99? It's got to be way up there, like high 90s, 96 probably. Where are you stuck, buddy? I gotta know. Nice, my special button didn't work. Neither are my parries. Nothing works. Iron Patriot on 98. Oh my god. What's the CR? What is the what's the give me the breakdown. How many fights? What's the CR? 98. Oh my god. Nice input drop there, so she blocked. That's good. Now she's not attacking at all. Also good. Four fights, 310. 310. 310. What is the challenger rating of a rank 5 A2? Like what do you? Oh my god. How are you? How much are you punching up? Yeah, you should definitely be streaming this, Yusafa. Give the people some high-level towers gameplay, my man. $310 is insane. 270. Oh my god. Like a 40 punch up? Oh. Oh. Yeah, 310 is crazy. Instant deionization. Maybe. Java's punching it pretty well too. Maybe I'll have to rank for her before long. Like I feel like I need to rank up a bunch of mystics here for this. All right, so like 3 specials, he can still do it. All right, without having any of his fonts ramped up. All right, that was better than I expected. Addisp2 did a lot of damage, though. Oh, man. On me, rather, not on him. The only way to play Claire is with ouchies. Her damage is so poodoo without them. Boshtet, what's up, Bram? I don't think I saw you sneak in earlier. We need a tally quote for the bot. I'll have to think on that one. I think you're right, though. Boshtet. That might work. I like that suggestion. The only way to play Claire is to not play Claire. Nice. Nice. Northstar, very annoying in towers. Okay, that worked. Jane Foster's buff is pretty good. Pretty good. She's gotten me wins on defense before, too, in Battlegrounds. Very specific matchups, though. I think the guy tried to take her with a Jean Grey, and Jane Foster's energy resistance is pretty nutty. So that definitely did not work. He timed out. Oh, crap. That's fine. Hey, what's up, Sunspotted? Got drunk with my wife recently and kept saying, no, you did. Did you really? That's great. All right. Parry. Nice. I'll tell you guys a story about my wife. This will make you laugh. So, MSD, he texts me yesterday or the day before, and he's like, I can't decide on a rank 5 for the free to play account. And I'm like, send me screenshots. I will ask my wife. It'll be totally objective because she knows nothing about the game, and you'll get somebody completely, off the wall or whatever. He's like, all right, fine, let's do it. So he sent me the screenshots, and I just like handed the phone. I'm like, pick one. And she's like, what am I doing? I'm like, just pick one. I'm not going to tell you anything about the champs, about anything. You don't know anything. It's fine. You can pick somebody great. You can pick somebody bad. Nobody will know. So she looks through, and she's like, I'm going to pick Wong because I like him in the movies. I'm like, all right, done. And then she handed the phone back to me. And then I looked at her straight face and I said, there was no Wong choice, right? And then she just like didn't even laugh. She's like, you're such a dork. Yes, I wear that badge proudly. So, long story short, MSD's free-to-play account has a rank 5 Wong on it now. Does Kindred get faster when his little aura thing is up? He felt like he was moving more quickly. Maybe it's just me. She went the wrong way with that. The wrong way. Well, you know, two Wongs don't make a right, so. Why does Vox take burst damage if his armor is broken? Because armor breaks are technically nullifies, but they're nullifies that are specific to armor ups. So like when you're hitting into him, he gains his like corrupted armor up buffs, and if you remove those with either a regular nullify or an armor break, he will like detonate himself. A little bit more succinct explanation from work there, but you get the idea. Alright, so I think we want to go special 2 here for the heals, but he might be dead before it matters, so. Nothing's more frustrating than when you get your intercept countered by a light attack. Would have loved it if she had picked Domino. Wow, Neil, I thought we were friends. Blue Marvel has been good in towers. That surprises me a little bit. Only because he feels way more for like long content than short bursty fights. But I'm glad that he's working for you. I have yet to rank mine up. I think he's rank 2, Sig 20 maybe? Real friends convince friends that Domino is the GOAT. All right, work. Here we go. You've got Domino and you've got Hugo hanging from a cliff. You're holding the ropes. You can only save one. Who are you saving? The other one falls to their death to be erased from the universe forever. Who are you saving, work? the work's choice. Worky's choice. I'm saving Hugo? But why? Why? I'm curious. Are you saving Hugo because Domino is lucky and she'll probably survive the fall because she sucks? Saving Hugo. Okay. All right, we're back up into we're almost back into the top 600 here. But we're hitting we're punching up 20 now in this. This actually, we probably don't need her there. Let's see, we want Nico here, I think. Let's put Blade here. Don't want Blade. I mean, it's passive degen, so it's fine. Let's put Maddie here. We'll Doctor Strange here. Juggernaut can probably punch up 30. Where can he best go, though? Let's put Destroyer back on Colossus. Ghost can be anybody. Let's do Sasquatch there. His health pool is pretty small, so we should be able to nuke him there. Carl we can do here. Kushala on there. Chavez there for the buffs. I think we're good elsewhere. We're not going to be able to get parries off against Psylocke. What do I want to do here? Let's go here anyways. And then we'll do Mojo there. And then Shathra and Black Panther. I don't really want to use Man-Thing in a fight without buffs. I think we can do that there. And then, do you think Black Panther can nuke? Let's do this. Let's do that. If he can punch up, it's going to be in the first fight here. Amerikite. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, all right. I think we, that was, I don't know what I was doing there. I think I thought for some reason that was a special one. Nice. Okay. Diabolical. Nice. I blinked and Juggernaut was on the floor. I kind of took a special 2 to the face, so. He's been dashing around all day. I fear that we are reaching the limit of Doctor Strange's power here, just because he only has health for so many special attacks, and after that, it's just not good. worked well. Moving on. Cool. Did you mean top 1,000? Where do you think 92 across the board will land me in the towers? Shooting for top... Oh, you're definitely... 92 across the board is probably top 400, I would bet. Nice job, Yusafa. Holy crap. Yeah. Top 100, I could see top 100 too, but easily top 300, 400 for sure. Yeah, 92 across the board is really good. Right into my block. Yeah, I agree. I agree with work. Top 300 at the worst, yeah. Like when yesterday or before the Mystic and Science ones came back, I was at I was inside the top 400, and I don't think I'm at 92 on any of them. Stellar Goblin and now Hobgoblin, yeah. Alright, so we should get extra damage from the special 2 here. Because she has buffs. Yeah, no problem. Are you still aiming for top 200 then, work? Or you're trying to like stay where you are kind of thing? Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I don't know how many more blocks I can realistically go. My Mystic roster's just not deep enough. Brad. This guy just will not let me intercept him at all. It's just so frustrating. Just now he does, of course. All right, cool. I don't remember how far through the tower, through this block we are. That was dumb. Yeah, you're probably right. Like, you know, like Yusuf is in here. There, it's coming down to like a couple fights here and there, probably for that top spot. Really gotta min-max the top of your roster as best you can. Oh, he's cleansing stuff? What an absolute jerk. I should have seen that coming. That's fine. Passes did the work. Nice. She's a good nuke. I'm pretty happy with her so far. Yeah, changing the masteries at the start of the stream, huge help, I think. Getting the full parry duration has been absolutely clutch. I mean, you'll probably use her somewhere. Any of them. Yeah, I would definitely rank Nico, yeah. At least Beast probably bathes. Unclear, I would say. Unclear. Once we get to 88, I'll probably be blocked there. That's 88 in each class has kind of been my make or break point, really. Nice. 87 is now available. Yeah, this is probably not happening. 265. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got here. We can do Nico for Okoye again. We can put Rogue is tough there, but I think we can use that. This will be fine. Put him there. Sparky there. Spiral can go pretty much anywhere. Let's put Spark there. Let me think here. Mojo can probably go there. And then that's just one more. Okay, we should be able to do this. Kindred should be more than fine there. Okay. All right, yeah, we can do this. Perfect. Bro, come on. I hit that first. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Now, of course, she won't let me intercept her. There's no way that she got to that special 2 first. Bullshit. Nemus is spawning somewhere. Probably from his driveway where he's fighting the neighbor. Right into the block again. Just... Really great for the devs to give us Man Spider as a mutant. A lot of people have brought that up, yeah. I don't know that he would necessarily be a mutant, though. I think that Marvel is pretty strict on what is classified as a mutant. Or who. I think the best bet for a mutant Spider-Man is probably the Nightcrawler one. Little cockroach with your stupid evade. What's up, Joseph? Yeah, Sans, we're on the same wavelength there. I think the Nightcrawler Spidey is the only realistic mutant option. Hold block again, the worst prompt. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna need to definitely pick and choose the matchups here, especially with like Mojo too. Like we needed that extra degen from the buffs. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Uncanny Spider-Man is what he's called. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like you don't really have to argue with me about it. It's Marvel is like holding the keys. Woo, got that off just in time. Why are they science and not cosmic? I mean, because they're scientists. I mean, like radiation, I guess, is cosmic, but they were all scientists first. But I mean, that's not really an argument I want to have. I swear he's faster when he has, I don't know. Nice. I remember way back in the day, the community was so mad that Green Goblin was tech. Green Goblin was tech, and then in what it was in Act 5.3, they had they had each quest was like class specific, and they put Green Goblin in the science quest as the boss to troll everybody. That was good times. Nice. Karnak doesn't know what he wants to be. I like that they kept that. He's like the only, I think he's the only champ who does that, right? Ooh, lots of stuff here. Okay. All right, this is like make or break time. I don't know if we'd be able to do this, but we're gonna try. What do we want to do here? I think we do. I think Spiral is the most likely to get this done. So let's put her first. We'll put Pav last. And we'll put Sassy here. If we can get through this, then 89 is like, I think it's like 30 or 35 200s or something. It's like really easy. Yeah, I don't know about this one, folks. Oh god, that does nothing. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we can try one more time. The special 2 is definitely not going to work there. Or we try Destroyer. How many keys do I have left? I have 2 keys left. So I think maybe we try Spiral one more time and then we try Destroyer. Yeah. All right, we're going to try Spiral, just special 1. I think if we can get past this fight, the other 3 are doable. Yeah, I just don't think we have the... Yeah. All right. Spiral definitely cannot get this done. We're gonna need another A2. All right, we'll try once with the Destroyer, but this is probably the breaking point, I would say, for me in Mystic. I mean, if he's not going to let me intercept me. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Oh, with 1 second to spare, he gets it done. Holy moly. Woo. That was rough. That was rough, folks. Nice. Live Destroyer rank up. He's already rank 4, I think. But he was only A1, maybe? Let's get our Furious going, then we can go for the special 2. Nice. White Tiger the GOAT. All right. There we go. 88 done. 88 done. Let's go. I haven't gotten past that on skill or tech yet, I think. Destroyer clutching it up with no keys left. All right, 89. This one's super easy. right. What do we got? 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got enough to skip this one. We're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna close that. Open the game again. Yeah, Spiral works with Mojo, so I don't think she's tagged as a hero. That 1 second destroy finish, folks, that was worth the price of admission, which of course was free, but you know, still. We'll probably stop there, I think. Nice. Nice. I got so many rank up materials to use. $20 at $250. Maybe. Maybe not today though. What are we at now? All right, we're back in the top 600, and we haven't even started the science tower yet. So, what was that MCOC app icon? Yeah, I made it. I made a custom icon for myself. Let me see if I can bring it up in Firefox or something. Logos. Open in. Open with Firefox. Yeah, I made a custom icon. I think I have another one with King Groot and Deathless King Groot somewhere, but this is the one that I use full time. So use Office as coward. Don't you have to work tomorrow, dude? Coward. Give me a break. I will not be bullied. I will not be bullied by you. Why not use Alta Vista? I don't know. I mean, I could use DuckDuckGo too, so it is what it is. July 4th. Oh, that's true. All right, fine. You're right. Yeah, I have to work. I'm working like a half day tomorrow, and then we're driving over to Pennsylvania. So yeah, so I think once we get going with the science tower, if I'm already in the top 600 now, I'm pretty sure my goal is, I mean, I think we'll have no problem staying in the top 600, but now I feel like I need to adjust my goal to be like top 400 is within reach. But I don't think that's any extra rewards. Double check here. Can we scroll or not? Okay, so it's top 300, and it's just a little extra radiance. So I think this 300 to 600 bracket is kind of what I'm targeting. So as long as I can finish in that range, I think I'll be okay. There aren't 1,000. Yeah. I mean, this mode, maybe more than any other mode, is really, you know, the people with the best rosters are going to have the best scores. What's up with that number 2 ranking there, Yusafa? Calling me a coward, and you are 25 points behind Stormbreaker? Buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing there, Yusafa? Number 2? Surely you have 25 more floors to go, right? You're hard locked. That sucks. Have you and I'm curious, have you and like Stormbreaker or Walt like compared rosters at all? Or, like, are you guys kind of like attacking this stuff together, or is it really like every man for himself kind of thing? Because like there's a pretty big gap between him and you, and then another 18-point gap between you and Walt, and then it tapers off very quickly after that. So me and Walt, okay. I figured I think I remember you telling me that you and Walt were pretty on pretty good terms, but I didn't remember who else. Papa Papa Blue Chew. Walt has 6 rank 5s waiting. For what? What's he waiting for? What is he waiting for? 6 rank 5s? Is he just trying to be, like, extra strategic with him probably? I mean, I don't know, even like a rank 5, he's probably waiting for the comp to come in. Because if you get an A2 on somebody, yeah. Yeah, if you get an A2 on somebody, a rank 5 A2 is immediate extra floors on any class. So yeah, that makes sense actually. I'm sitting on 4 rank 5 still. I have to do those tomorrow morning probably. I'll probably record them. So all right, folks, let's see if there's anybody else online that we can raid. And then we'll call it a night. Same category here. Who we got live here? Benito's on. Okay. Let's go raid Benito. Okay. All right, so folks, that's gonna do it for this. We've been streaming for over 3 hours. That's one of my longer streams. And we made it all the way up to whatever the heck floor we're on. Floor 90 on the Mystic Tower from like floor 70, I think. Somebody asked, how do you skip? If you have enough champs to cover all of the slots in a block, at least 10 challenger rating over the requirement, you can force close the game and come back in and it'll skip it for you. And that's not a bug, that's intended, it's allowed, not an exploit. So yeah, folks, thank you for hanging out. Big shout out to Jason for the $1.99 donation and our player 2 of the night, Katya, who is always in here with an amazing generosity, $49.99 donation tonight. Really thank you and appreciate you, Katya, if you're still in here. I'm going to send y'all over to Benito on Twitch, and I will say good night to you on the YouTube. So cool. Yep. Yeah, that's me. Hit like, hit sub, all that good stuff. If you aren't following on Twitch, please do so. Be good to each other. Peace.